What's happening? Did you go to the nursery today and not tell me?
No.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yes.
What's the plan for the garden?
I'm just revamping it because it's very sunny back here, and I didn't plan on that.
It's also very peaceful and quiet back here as well. It's nothing like living in the country, folks.
Watch out.
Oh, really? Everybody taking photos of one another?
Looks like the joke's on you.
I guess so.
Dad,
Hi, Cheese. How are you?
I'm recording you.
Well,
you
that's
know
great.
I can't delete this one.
Well, good. Maybe you guys can take over my production job here at Gardening with Kids. And then I will just focus on other things. What are you doing back here, dear?
Who's asking?
I am.
I'll have to get back to you.
Looks like you're,
I'm getting rid of these stupid violets that I thought would be fabulous to plant and let them take over, and they're awful.
Wait, so the violets took over as a whole?
Yes, and they're spreading and they're horrible.
So one room has all Somebody's back now.
so is that what I've been digging up?
Yes.
Totally weird.
As you can see, I've been over here doing
They're
some...
great for a place where you don't want to grow anything or something won't grow, but these things are just, they take right over.
Someone walk. The whole garden.
Well, actually,
The whole garden.
I moved them. I put them down over here. Look at
Yes,
that.
actually you should put them in the shrub bank.
I did, right over here, my dear. Looks beautiful. So I think they'll look pretty good if they
Wait, you planted
spread.
violets in there?
I basically just moved them. Skinned the top and then
the
put it
top
there.
is right in the middle.
That's
Top is
it.
right in the middle.
Yeah, beat it, kid.
You beat it.
Where's your press pass?
Huh?
You heard me. What are you doing now?
Same thing I just said I was doing.
What?
Taking up the violets.
Yeah? Why don't you just use a shovel like I do?
Because I like to, when I'm doing it around the plants, I don't want to wreck the roots of the other plants that are growing.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit more friendlier.
That's beautiful. And what do you plan on doing with this?
I can't tell you.
$10,000
What are these beautiful plants here?
Trillium.
Trillium? I can't zoom in on mine.
They're nice.
Mine won't zoom in.
That's a trillium right there.
How come yours zooms in?
You see those in the woods?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I transplanted some early on, a few years back, before I knew it was illegal.
Actually, this one looks best.
No, I've like literally found them in the woods or like
Yes, you're not supposed to transplant them, remove them though, but
it's illegal.
I didn't know that until
Well, you just admitted it on film, so
after. Yes, but honestly, they do well here. They do their thing.
do they reproduce?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, what? Do they reproduce?
Yes, they reproduce.
Okay.
They can't. So the beautiful plants in the whole entire world, you can't move them.
Well, you should leave them where they're naturally growing. Was the point?
And that's illegal?
It's illegal to move.
I don't think so. The whole garden is coming back.
Those are the plain ones.
What do you mean they're the plain ones?
Their leaves are plain. I like the mottled foliage ones.
These look more wild, these do.
They're called giant trillium. These are more specialty.
That's what the flower looks like.
See, those have mottled foliage. They have like almost a dark and light color.
I was gonna say that. They look like they had mottled foliage.
Yeah, I'm sure mottled was gonna come out of your mouth.
I get some more.
All right.
Nice.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Huh?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's getting there, folks. Slowly but surely. Looking good, babe.
Yeah.
Garden looks all right too. Our son finally learned how to drive a lawnmower. Well, yeah, he's been driving tractors since he was 3, but he's finally graduated to the John Deere lawnmower, and hopefully the infatuation will last quite a while, but you know how that works. We'll be riding into the sunset the minute he gets his quad. So what do we got going on, honey?
I'm just mulching.
What kind of rocks are those?
I have no idea, but they're pretty enough to use. I think they look good in there, don't you?
Yes, I do. Well worth breaking my back for.
I don't know about this front one. I mean, I kind of like the 3, but I'm not quite sure how that'll work out.
What is that bush right there? It's
That's
beautiful.
a Father Gilla.
A Father Gilla.
There's one over here too. They're 2 different varieties, Mount Airy and Blue Shadows.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool.
Does it do anything besides that?
Yes. So it gets those fuzzy things in the spring, then it leaves out, and then in the fall it turns like dark maroon red leaves, so it's got like 3-season interest. And hopefully the deer don't eat it.
Looks like we're not going to be able to finish this tonight. So when do you think you're
We
done?
have lights out here.
Well,
I wouldn't assume anything. At this
yeah,
point.
I guess we wouldn't with you. The real question is, when are you going to stop breaking your husband's back? What's our son doing? Stunts over there?
He's definitely trying to figure out where he can fit and where he can't. I should go bail him out.
I don't know. I think he's got it. He's been driving for a long time. Have faith. So,
I should have more faith in him, I guess.
what other things do you have your husband doing in this garden for you? What are your plans for this garden?
I don't know. I don't really plan a garden.
Well,
I move around things. I bring plants home and then I just fit them in where I feel like my eye thinks they should go. That whole back corner needs to be redone. Like, I'm taking that stuff out because it really needs to have some type of a height. It needs a plant with height here, and then it needs to sort of taper this way. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but I do have to take plants out before I can go get plant trees, basically.
So,
I might get another one of those oak leaf hydrangeas right there in the corner. I might get another one of those for here because that really fills in, and it would be beautiful, and they like part shade.
so do gardeners ever make up their mind, or are they constantly just changing it? Because last week you said you were going to do grass. I thought I was going to get some grass back. Fast forward a year, and let's take a look at what happened back here.
What?
Yeah.
10 years I waited for a patio.
10 years and
Counting.
counting, and it looks like you got it done, honey.
Well, I didn't get it done. My brother got it done, and we're super lucky to have him. Otherwise, we would not be getting it done. I can tell you, the price of patios is insane. But luckily, I have a brother who does this, and it actually worked out. We had this done we started it October of last fall, like literally, and got it done by November. So I've like waited all winter. I'm just like out looking out the window, staring at it, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do back here. But I have some ideas. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I did buy a fountain last year. That didn't come in until October either. So I had a whole bunch of stuff coming in and I wasn't able to use it. So this is a little bubbler fountain for birds. It's like a bird bath fountain. So I'm excited about that. It hasn't been hooked up yet, but I think maybe for Mother's Day, my husband can get an electrician here and hook it up properly.
Oh, sure, no problem. I'll just snap my fingers. That'll happen quick.
Yeah, sweet.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so anyway, I had butterfly bushes and Father Gillis shrubs and a stilby, whole bunch of crap in here. And originally the patio was supposed to have a 10-foot walkway and then have the patio back here. Unfortunately, we have a rain gully that all the water comes off the hill and it just goes down this bank, and unfortunately you can't change where water rolls. So it was advised to get rid of the walkway and put the patio closer to the house. I kind of wanted it farther out so you could see the gardens from way out here. You could get like a bird's eye view of everything, but you can still see pretty good. But then that meant that all the landscaping I had done was kind of off kilter because it was meant to be way out here. So now I had to revamp this side, but I'm excited to do that because I love to move crap around. I'm doing it all the time anyway. So anyway, I got some David Austin rose bushes just shipped to me yesterday. I got those in the ground and I thought, how cool. I have a patio set here where you're gonna be sitting and having lunch and dinner. You know, in my mind, I'm gonna have perfect like little patio parties, but
Yeah, who's coming to lunch or dinner?
I don't know. In my mind, I'll be eating with my kids, but
Yeah,
in my mind, it'll be this glorious luncheon date and fabulous views, you know, anyway.
You and Emma will be having a tea party
Pretty much.
back here.
Pretty much. But anyway, so I thought with a table like this, why not, with the view of my sun garden, I have room to do that black moon arch trellis. And I have loved that thing forever. I just didn't know where or how to incorporate it. So I'm super excited because it got delivered today. And my husband's gonna help me put it together and place it.
We'll be sure not to film that.
Well, at least you didn't say no. I was kind of waiting for what? But anyway, it's a beautiful black arch and it's gonna have roses on either side, and then I have to figure out what I'm gonna put underneath it. So, but that's fun too. So anyway.
So all that work you did last year was kind of just a sneak preview of the patio that just happened to come out of the blue.
It did really. It did really. I mean, it didn't come out of the blue. It's been in my brain for 10 years. It just finally came to fruition. I'm standing on a patio that's beautiful. We got our steps redone. Look at, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's kind of muddy and messy right now. Cleo, you don't need daylilies. Get. So anyway, yeah, so I'm excited to get this together and create this little room in the patio area that is just cozy and beautiful and just an awesome place to have lunch or dinner or anything really. Morning coffee. I want to sit out here, listen to the birds, you know, because I'm a crazy plant lady.
I can't wait to sit out here and just have some real deep, in-depth conversation with you, honey.
Yeah, about the cost?
Just about life.
Okay, good. I'm thoroughly looking forward to that. Anyway, let's go put it together.
I know, Cleo. She has no manners. All right, so what you gonna do? Snap your fingers, wiggle your nose. How are we gonna perform this magic trick? Voila!
Voila.
Arbor is set.
Voila, voila.
Voila. And guess what? We put it together and we're both still alive. Police were not called. No bickering happened.
No. And the big 18-inch stakes that are holding this in the ground didn't end up in your head, so that's awesome.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
That's
good
why we
project.
decided not to film it. Anyway, it looks great, honey.
Yes, I'm super happy with it. It's actually a lot larger than I thought it was, but
What?
I don't know.
Not sure what you're gonna do with
I'm
it?
not at all. I have no idea. But that's part of gardening, right? You learn as you go, and I like where it's at. I like that it shows, like, I like that you look through it, and it's almost like a looking glass for my other gardens.
Can we
And,
take a peek at your other gardens? That's what it would look like.
So you can kind of see it through there. That was the whole idea. Is so while you're sitting out here at the patio, you have like almost like a view. But I don't know. I have to figure it all out.
I'm kind of waiting for Evel Knievel to come around the corner and jump right through that thing.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
What do you think?
Anything's possible. Although I do actually one idea that I'm now thinking about. I have this sweet autumn clematis in the corner that I've been trying to get to drape over that retaining wall on the other side. So I might dig that out and put it here and let it go up and over. That's an idea. I was gonna grow like a clematis or something over it, but I think that's gonna be a little more vigorous and it's already established, so I might do that. You never know.
So where could one get an arbor like this if they like it?
Kinsman, online.
Do you want to discuss the price, or is that something we'll discuss?
There was no price. They're free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You just have to put them together yourself and hide the packing slip.
It actually wasn't too difficult to put it together. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
No. And him and I are together on a project is not fun.
No.
I tell you. We both are like in the driver's seat, so.
I'd film it, but she won't let me. She wants me to actually help.
Yeah.
So you guys miss out on the real fun behind the
Oh,
scenes.
it's just barrels of fun. But anyway, it didn't take us that long, so I'm happy it's up, it's in. It's been raining, so I actually feel like I got something done today despite the weather. So I'm happy. Now I get to brainstorm and buy things to put under it and around it. What do you guys think I should put under it? Like, I was thinking maybe a bench or maybe even hanging something or putting the vines over it or I don't know. If you have ideas, let me know.
Maybe like a swing where you would make like swing on it or something?
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
Probably wouldn't support our weight.
No. But anyway, I'm happy with how it turned out, and you know, this whole patio project is really coming together. I'm not one bit upset it took us 10 years to do it.
It is amazing. I think the audience is almost as excited as I am about how quickly this patio just came about. Wow, it just like appeared.
Well, I did have to wait all winter.
I'm telling you folks, she has special powers. She can wiggle her nose and things happen.
Like this. Woo.
Yeah, look. She even made Blake actually do some chores today.
The bluebirds didn't come, and I just wiggled my nose, and I see them coming.
Yep. Well, maybe you could wiggle yourself a little allowance too, because that won't be coming. Anyway, honey, that's going to do it for this episode.
Yep.
Nice job.